Good morning, 7 to 10. All right, so this morning for Bible, instead of doing an audio, I wanted you to see your teacher because your teacher really, really misses you. And yes, you can make fun of my robe all you want, but there's an explanation for this. So, before we begin, I want to give you guys kind of an update on me and how I am doing in this whole isolation thing. It actually kind of hit home today. Uh, well, actually yesterday for you guys, because I'm actually filming this, Thursday night, and then I post it to you tomorrow morning. But this whole isolation hit home today because since Sunday, in case you can tell, I've been sick. Typical runny nose, fever, cough. And after much persuasion from my family, I went and got tested today. Yeah, I got tested for COVID. So let me share with you how that experience went. So first of all, I had, called to make an appointment. And I drove to a trailer. Yep, it was a trailer. I had to wait for the nurse to come out. I had to stay in my car. Once she came out, she was all geared up. She had the mask, she had the face shield, she was all decked out in her protective gear. Um, Came out, told me to come in. I came in, and this room, I swear, was like something from, the sci-fi channel of contamination. Plastic was on the wall, everything was duct tape, like there was nothing in the room except a chair, a heart monitor, and a gurney, and the doctor. And so I went in there, they took my blood pressure and everything like that, and asked me symptoms. And then, they decided that since I have asthma, I should get tested. So they did. And they brought out the Q-tip. Now, this was a very long Q-tip. And basically what they had me do is look up, and they shoved it up my nose. Yep, they did. And I mean, they shoved it up the nose. Like, I can still feel it. Like, I swear it touched my brain. It reminded me of mummification. You know how the Egyptians would just, shove it up there, mix around a little bit, pull your brains up through your nose. I swear the nurse was going to do that. So, that was a pleasant experience. And after all that, the tests came back, and it turns out I have influenza B, aka the flu. So, your teacher has been dealing with that, on top of trying to make sure that you guys are doing your assignments online. Thank you for those who are faithfully doing it. I appreciate it. And so, we have one more day. Tomorrow, or today, is Friday. It's a half day, so I'm only giving you half day's work. So let me kind of show you how my routine works as far as online learning. First of all, here are the lovely teacher's assistants. You have Indy. Say hi, Indy. No, don't want to say hi. You have Lady. That's her normal position. She sleeps a lot. We also have Alex. Say hi, Grumpy Cat. I don't know where the other two cats are. So they're my helpers. And basically what we do, we wake up bright and early every morning. Yay, 6 a.m. And I get ready for the day by I do start with my devotion and coffee. Although I totally admit the past few days I haven't been feeling well, so I haven't been drinking coffee. I know, it's horrible. Then I come over here to my computer desk. And I sit down. And I pull open the computer. It was turned on just a second ago, I swear. I had it all up to Google Classroom. Then what I do is I make sure that everyone is turning things in, I'm grading, and the good thing about this is I'm going to be totally caught up with all grading by the time we come back. Yay! So, since I have you, watching this insanely long video, I'm going to read to you your Bible lesson for today. So, again, we're on parables, and we're talking about what are parables, and the fact that why are they important? Why did Jesus use them? Why do we use stories? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you, I don't know what to call it. It's like a poem, but it's not a poem. It's a anthology, not anthology, that's not the word I want. I don't know what word I want. Analogy, no. It's not a German word. Oh, this is what happens when you do this at 9 o'clock at night and you're on cold meds. Either way, it's a short little story that kind of gets you thinking about inanimate objects and what they do. So, if I can scroll down to find it. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Nope, not there yet. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's called A Jewish Tale. Truth, naked and cold, had been turned away from every door in the village. Her nakedness frightened the people. When Parable found her, she was huddled in a corner, shivering and hungry. Taking pity on her, Parable gathered her up and took her home. There she dressed Truth in Story, warmed her, and sent her out again. Clothed in Story, Truth knocked again at the village's doors and was readily welcomed into the people's houses. They invited her to eat at their table and warm herself by their fire. So, short story. This idea of Truth, naked, going around knocking on doors, and everyone turns her away because, oh, Truth is showing a little bit too much there. We don't want to deal with her. But Truth is taken in by Parable and clothed in Story. And after she's clothed in Story, people start inviting her in, warming her up, feeding her. So, here's what I want you to do today. Okay, it's Friday. I'd like our Fridays to be creative and not just sitting in front of the computer watching videos all day because, we've done that enough. I want you to create a parable, okay? Now, not all of you may have video recording capability, whether it's a phone or an iPad or even on your computer. You can video record yourself on that. So I want you to record yourself telling a parable. Okay, now again, a parable is something that is truth, but it's clothed in story. So create your own parable, okay? You can decide what lesson you want to portray, and I want you to upload it to your Bible classroom tab there, classwork. That's your assignment for today. So again, I want to tell your parable. Now you can video record it, you can voice record it using the cloud audio recorder. It's super easy to use, guys, and I downloaded it, so it should be all on your domains, your Google domains. And again, super easy. You just hit start talking. Pretty cool. So tell me your parable, okay? And if you want to throw in, tell me what you're doing. How are you doing? I'd like to see that too. I kind of missed you guys. I know it's a shocker that I kind of missed you. So let me know. How are you doing? Thanks for hanging in there for 8 minutes. Wow, I've been talking for 8 minutes. See, I really miss you guys. I miss talking to you. I miss talking in general. Social isolation. Only I really need it because, yay, influenza B. Wash your hands. If you blow your nose, wash them again. Don't talk to people. Okay, that's not true. You can talk to people, but stay 6 feet away. Okay? Here we go. We've got 1 week down. Guys, after today, you only got 1 more week. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. Bye.